up? We're back with some more Elin gameplay and our mutant potato. I had realized the last video I had turned down the gameplay audio so much that you probably weren't able to hear much of it. I had actually turned that down for doing another thing. I think it was streaming probably. But we are in a cave. We have cleared this floor out for the most part. I think things will still respawn, so we'll have to be careful of that. But we are much more protected because we have this wonderful piece of armor here, the Blessed Stone Breastplate. So that's going to be nice, a 9 protection value. No dodge, but I mean, we're limited on our limbs anyways. We also got our Rosewood Longstaff here, so a little bit better of a combat scenario for us. We are a little hurt. We have our little girl with us still. She is hungry. I have some food on me, actually. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so she is out of food. So to make her eat, we're going to go ahead and give her some food. I think I'm going to give her like actual food, not just like the smaller things here. So now we can go ahead and gift that to her, and we're gonna wait. I'm gonna actually meditate because that's going to, oops, that's the wrong button, heal us up as well. There, she's no longer hungry. She's eaten. I'm healthy. We can go down to the next floor. We still have plenty of stamina, I would say. Hopefully we can find the puppy dog that we're looking for down here. So let's go do that. Just move to it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So right away we've got a floating eye and a change of music. Big copper rock there we can't do anything with. I should have brought a pickaxe with me. I don't think I've even made one yet, so we'll want to get to that at some point. Do I want to use a spell on this guy? Probably not. I mean, we've kind of got our... Just don't know, like, what... I always forget there's the kick option too, which I think kicks them away from you. So that could be something interesting to do. We're gonna go and do the light touch on this. And yeah, nearly killed him with that, so that's good. And there we go. Couple extra hits, and he's gone. Let's back over here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and collect this wreck. Okay, we're good there. Ooh, gathering skill has leveled up. We got some logs. That's fine, I suppose. We can drink this, but it doesn't actually, just says categorize as milk. It doesn't have any nutrients or anything, so not sure. It's probably just for a gift, maybe? I don't know, it's categorized as milk. Fascinating. But we'll see what we can use it for, I guess. Alright, so this time I am gonna actually take the left path here. We'll just keep coming and clearing out the area. Okay, there's an enemy there. What is this? A Mika crystal. Okay. Can't get that with my axe, of course, but... Make quick work of him, so that's good. We'll go ahead and... A bewitched wooden door. I don't know if that means it could be like a trap spell. I can't mine my way through this, although we could come back this way. It probably connects back here. Yeah, but I'm also curious. See, there's things here too. So a stalagmite, yeah, I can't mine through that with the axe or anything either. This is just a regular wooden door. Oh my. Okay, overmatched. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit him with some ice. Actually, what we could do, what is this? Blessed Potion of Blindness. That could be good. Okay, he's blind and he's wet. That's perfect. I can actually go ahead and try to electrocute him now. I'm gonna run in here, and we're gonna zap the hell out of him. He's still wet. Zap him again. Oh, what just happened there? There's a gnome. Oh, I didn't even notice the gnome. Okay. Keep focusing on this guy, though. We're gonna hit him with the light touch here. Nice. Okay. Is the gnome even still around? I think the little girl went and killed the gnome. Yeah. Van Faust, smash the gnome. Alright, we have a ripped scroll, so we'll definitely pick that up. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. We will go back to our axe and go ahead and collect this now that we're free. We didn't get anything. 2 more oak logs, okay. So our weight's about halfway there. More so, I guess we'll be paying attention to like what our... probably need to cook that before too long. I don't know, it hasn't been that long. So our appraisal skill should, just as we walk around, eventually identify this for us, which is going to be really cool. What else do we have? Potion slow and just a poison. Right, we can use that poison for a quest if said quest still exists by the time we get out of here. Alright, so we made it past this door, so that works. And there's a cobweb there. We'll go collect that. Another cobweb there. We'll definitely collect that. I'm pretty sure this silk is going to be pretty nice. Bed comfort increase and pleasant, which gives level 4 healing. So I assume if we can make a bed using that, obviously not our makeshift bed, it will have to be a nicer bed than what we have. Okay. It's a hard wreck, but comes with 2 onyx gems. Nice, got some more gems here. There's another scroll. There's a bunch of copper ore down here. Okay, we have identified this one. Scroll of Holy Light. Don't know what that does, though. Obviously, it's a spell of Holy Light, I guess. This is Holy Hand. So, I don't know. We're not technically a mage, so I guess that's fine. We'll go ahead and keep moving down. It's interesting you keep seeing these spider webs. I haven't seen any spiders. Okay, we'll circle around here to see these connect, which they do. Come on back now. Trying to just go one tile at a time because there are traps. Hey, that's a scythe. Oh, it's a sickle. Pretty sure it's a scythe as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. The war sickle does use scythe and tactics. Grants you fire resistance and triggers neck hunt. What is neck hunt? Level 2 neck hunt. I assume that's probably maybe it's increasing critical on it. So this does 2d4 plus 3, has a 1.44 time attack on it. I think this is better than what we have. Do we have scythe skill, I guess is the question here. We do not. Maybe, though, we give this to our little girl and make her even more amazing at combat. So she has, looks like it's just a plain staff. It's not really doing much of anything. Does she have abilities that we need to worry about, though? Just melee weapon mastery, so actually that works out pretty well. Keep forgetting she likes booze, so I can give her booze to improve her her interest in me, not her interest, her favorability towards me, I guess. How much she likes me. Alright, so let's go ahead and if I give this to her, is she gonna try to double wield? She is. Which I think actually reduces her hit chance. Yeah, reduces it pretty significantly. So we're gonna take this staff. No chance. Stop. No, I'm taking it. Yeah. Okay, I'll take the karma hit and everything. It's fine. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to click on that one. You can keep that one. Alright, so now she has, it's in her left hand, but that's fine. Yeah, hit of 96% penetration on this one too. That's nice. She attacks 2.17, so I think she's hitting twice. This should be good. This should definitely help improve her abilities. Now, is this one better than what I have? I have 2d3, 1.47, 85%. It's the exact same thing. Wooden longstaff. Rosewood longstaff, just generic wooden longstaff. Same thing. Okay. Another thing we could do is we could actually... keep forgetting. I could actually try to enchant. I think we have this, yeah. I could try to enchant this. There's also this, which when we used this, yeah, take a melee weapon and a spell book and it does a thing. We don't have a spell book. We have scrolls. Well, I guess we do have these spell books. I would imagine it can't be a bolt or anything. It's probably got to be like an arrow or a something along those lines. Oh, there's, well, okay, look, there's a tome right there. An obsidian rock. Oh, there's a formidable enemy here. We're gonna go ahead and move so that Van Faust can go ahead and make quick work of him. Her. Alright, so this is Slate Pebble. I wonder, oh, okay, another gangster. He's asleep right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna blind him. Step over here. Oh god, look, she just massively... Where was it? Gangster becomes blind, gangster is wet. Van Faust, the little girl, slashes gangster, critically wounds her. Yeah, that was, okay, I'm not even gonna waste anything else on that. Got another grotesque offal, which is edible. So if we get hungry, we can do that. It's fine. Alright, what do we got here? Of course, it's unidentified at the moment, so we'll have to walk around and try to identify that. Anything else here? A lame vine. I don't know what the difference between a lame vine and a regular vine is. Nothing. Okay, well, sure. Alright, so we'll come down here, we'll open the door. Looks like we're making a connection, indeed. There's copper big rock there, and it looks like we would not be able to get through here at all. So if that puppy dog is in here, we're screwed unless we can come up with a pickaxe down here. I doubt we'll be that lucky. Alright, we'll go to the left here first. A plastic light cloak. I think you need a back for that, though, I'm pretty sure. Does give dodge value 3. Yeah, it won't even let me equip it, because I have no back. Okay, there's another gangster. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Couple enemies. Fair, formidable, and overmatched. So again, I think this time I'm going to throw a confusion at them. Okay, they're wet and they're confused. And again, being wet, we are out of our lightning. Our lightning was one that we just dreamed up, so we're going to go ahead and forget that one for now then. I am going to... firebolt that guy. Try to. Okay, she just massacred everything in here. Oh, I guess this guy's still alive. Wow, yeah, so that scythe on her has done a lot. We have an Altar of Void. I don't know exactly what to do with this here. Let's take a quick look around the room as well. Doesn't appear to be anything else in here. Oh, this bottle of chili. Okay, I thought it was a potion. Interesting. It's categorized as seasoning, so it's not technically, I guess, a chili powder then. Or like a minced chili or something. We have identified this, a spellbook of fire touch. Okay, this seems like something that would be good. Well, maybe not fire on the wood. I don't know if it's going to interact that way. We'll try it though. I do want to actually try this. So we're going to go ahead and insert our weapon. And we're going to go ahead and insert this spellbook of fire touch. And we get new production. You load 7 talisman fire touch plus 120 on a rosewood longstaff. Okay. So if we hover over this now, let's go ahead and hit X so it's in our center of our screen here. Press and hold X. So it's still 2d3. Everything looks the same, but we have this attachment. 7 talisman. My volume's loud here. 7 talisman fire touch plus 120. Does that mean this deals 120 extra damage per 7 hits? If so, I mean, that's insane. This is gonna do a lot. A lot of damage. Alright, so we can, I could try to grab this. It's 440 pounds. Or S, whatever that is. Obviously, that will crush us. Now... Shit, okay, so there was a quest I could have taken from Ashland. And he would have given me a scroll of, like, return. And I could have actually just taken this altar. And I could try to do some faith stuff. If I offer something... This is the void. Let's go ahead and pull up our religions in our journal as well. So 8th, the void, indifferent. Once one of the most renowned gods, he fell into the void after Manny and Luli's scheming caused him to break an ancient pact. Here's Luli and Manny here, so... okay, doesn't say much else about it. I'm curious, like, what we would get. I mean, what would we even offer? That's the real question there. Oh, I could uncurse my my calligraphy tool. Damn, I should have done that first. Nothing seems to happen. Well, shit. Okay, there goes some money, I guess. Okay, so I think knowing this is here, though, as long as this doesn't, like, randomize every time I come down here, this could be good. I could come back here and grab this and use that scroller return, like I mentioned. We'll keep going left here. Hopefully get into things. Hey, there's our puppy. Okay. We have him now. Much as I really want to keep going in here. Oh, it's a locked corridor. So obviously we would probably have to use our lockpicking skill that we don't have. But in the meantime, we can pick up 5 oak logs. We have a lot of oak logs now. Alright, we should, if we were smart, just exit now. Like, we should just leave. We are really in... Oh, man. Look at that. Okay. We've got bubbles here. What is this? Oh, God, it's a crab. Okay. I'm gonna need to use a bandage. She probably doesn't even have bandages left. She does not. I'm gonna give her all of my bandages. And hope that she survives this. Okay, she has bandaged. Okay, I think she just killed it. Yeah, she destroyed it. Okay. Cool. Do we get anything out of these guys? Doesn't look like it. Again, I should just leave, like... Clearly, we're getting into more shit down here, but, okay, I'm gonna attempt to ice bolt. There we go, that'll take 2 of them down. Oh yeah, I don't really want to use this all that much because, yeah, it says we're down to a single talisman now. Because we auto-attacked that one guy, which wasn't ideal, but Oh, I can pick up. Well, look at that. Oh, it's just blue. Okay. I thought it was frozen for a second because I had, like, done the ice bolt, but... Why can't I ice bolt things? What is going on? Wow, this ice bolt is being trash here. Okay, I guess not. And I think we're out of our... No, we still have our talisman. I don't really want to... This puppy is going to be murdered, though, so... Oh, okay. Well, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna crawl up. That brings us back here. Oh, look, though, the puppy came along with us. That actually worked out well, especially because we're within the 90 days, so we're not punished for dying at all. So that worked out, like, much better than I could have planned. The puppy didn't die. Very happy about that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and, first of all, not have our fire out. Talk to her. Ah, so it did wander into the cave. I'm relieved it's safe. I appreciate you finding the little one. Here, I've prepared a reward for you. Poppy, that's the name of the puppy, okay. Don't go off on your own, okay? Let this adventurer take good care of you from now on. Oh, I have a puppy now. That's, okay. A cooler box. Okay, made of plastic categorized as a container. Capable of storing 9 items. I imagine that this, I mean, it's a cooler. I imagine this is going to be good for, like, preserving food and stuff. So we're definitely going to want to use that. Let's look at the time here. So it's 6. Alright, so we got time. I was going to see if we needed to put anything in container, but no, we're good. Still haven't identified this one yet. So we can wait around to do that. We do have a lot of stuff we can either sell or use. I have no stamina though, so we're actually, on top of obviously being low on health, we're gonna need to sleep. I should have put stuff in there then, because it could have us sleep past morning. Okay, maybe not. Alright, so I want to talk to this. I'm just gonna tell this puppy to wait at my home. Actually, hold on, let me see here. Okay, I can trade with the puppy and see. So interestingly, like, it has equipment slots. I wonder if I can have it equip like weapons and armor. That could be interesting. Fluffy tail. Your tail moves, decrease speed when equipping waist gear. Okay. Can't equip waist gear, so that works out. Favor of the earth. Okay, so this one gets some bonuses here as well. And reduce all damage. Sure. Okay. So I think we are going to go ahead and have this wait at the home here. I have time passed now, so we can see this is a scroll of curse. Sure. Alright, so we're definitely going to drop some things off in here. We're going to keep the poison. Like I said, I could probably use that. The scraps of iron might be useful later, so we'll keep those as well. We'll definitely go ahead and drop the paralysis poison. Scroll of levitate sounds useful, but we need money. I'm going to keep the gems for now as well. Quartz sand glass. Probably useful later on, but I'll probably be able to make it myself, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We can definitely get rid of this sand robe. It's just kind of useless to us. Slate stone, potion of slow. We'll go ahead and we'll sell the bottle of coffee. Scroll of holy light. Scroll of curse for sure. This extra wooden staff we have. We'll get rid of this bottle of chili. I haven't gotten good enough at cooking. I don't even have a cooking skill yet, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. The plastic light cloak. I should actually check to see if Van Faust, our little girl, has better or worse cloak on than this. And we could also if we wanted to, I guess, sell some of the spell books we have here as well. I think this is going to be pretty good, though. This should put us over what we need for our taxes. So let me go ahead and go to trade with her and see she actually doesn't have a cloak. So that works out really well. So we'll go ahead and give her that cloak. Now she's got even better dodge value as well. Again, making her as formidable as possible is going to be useful to us, given that we are, well, we're as formidable as a mutant potato with a nubby arm can be. Short break for some coffee sips. Hold on. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so we need to place some things in the chest. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put this cooler box. So we could, interestingly, like, we could actually carry it around as an extra container, and we could put stuff in it. I don't think it's not gonna, I would doubt anyways, reduce the weight that we're carrying. But it does give you more slots, which could be interesting. And like we could just use it, you know, carry around a cooler. It's 2S cooler, and have like all of our food and anything, you know, that says it is fresh. I'll just keep anything that's like that in here. These are somewhat stale, actually. We'll go ahead and cook those up. These are somewhat stale as well. We should cook those up too. Or eat them, I guess. But I think that's not a bad idea, right? We'll just store our food in this container. We'll put these in here for now as well. Just a little UI inventory management. You know, the most exciting part about watching anyone play a game. So yeah, we can set that over there, and that's fine. Okay, so we have all of our stamina. We have everything that we need for that. I do want to make a pickaxe before we set out to the Tinker Village. But first, ooh, okay, wow, one step. Wow, okay, so we put that in there just in time. I guess we were much closer than I thought. So we got 172 orans from that time. Potion of Slow being the big ticket item there. Bottle of chili, not so much. Sand robe, yeah, about as worthless as I expected it to be. Surprised I didn't have to pay them to take it. Some of these scrolls, I'm surprised didn't go for more. Did get some good stuff there. I think the holy light might just be like an actual light source. Probably like a torch or something. Still have no idea what this is. This will be interesting when we ever find that out. Okay, our town is leveling up nicely, 9.5% so far. We just got 2 gold bars from this. That's cool. Oh, and we earned a feat point. Very cool. I also, actually, now that I am thinking about it, yeah, we dreamed up a pair of shoes. Level 2, so we can make a better pair of shoes. Guess who doesn't have feet to wear shoes? Although we can check to see if she needs a better pair of shoes. Alright, congratulations on earning a feat point. Huh? You don't know about feats? I mean, I do, but let's explain it anyways. So feats are special traits you have, like being really fast or super strong. You can earn them by using feat points. You see the blue feather icon in the bottom of your screens, in the bottom right down here with the little bar, 0 of 110. When you perform actions and grow, this gauge fills up. Coffee is attacking me with a vengeance for some reason. Once it's full, you earn a feat point, which you can see we have a 1 down here next to the blue feather icon itself. Click on the gauge to see a list of feats you can acquire. Choose the ones you think will be useful to you. You can also save your feat points if you don't need anything specific right now. It's a good strategy to save them for later. Note that some feats have prerequisites. For example, the gourmet feat won't appear unless you learned the cooking skill. Right, so I need to find where I can learn the cooking skill. Maybe the capital will have somebody that can teach me cooking. We'll see. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and click on this and we can see our feats list. So we have 1 point. Looks like all of them cost 1 point except for agile. Costs 2 points. Chasing cats increases your speed. Okay, sure. Gives you +5 speed, so that could be interesting. Alright, so we have general feats, special feats, skill feats, and main attributes. I see. So we can just directly improve our main attributes by putting feat points into that. Looks like you also gain potential by doing this as well, except in luck and speed, since those are not otherwise improvable, I suppose. I don't think those improve on their own in any other way. Whereas the potential, obviously, I think as you rest or as you play, like they can go up on their own, or as you use them. All right, let's look at these skill feats. We have 3 skill feats. We have evade, improves our evasion skill, gives us +2 evasion, which I assume goes into our dodge value. We have martial artist. This gives us +3 martial art. We have believer, training under a priest deepens your faith. This gives us +4 faith. Now, I don't think we have any faith right now. Oh, we do. We have 1 faith. So faith, as I understand it, you saw the shrine to a god there in the dungeon that we were in the cave. So if you devote yourself to a god, you get a bunch of bonuses just for devoting yourself to them. And then I think if you make offerings to them, you build up, I guess it's an unseen gauge. Like there's nowhere that I've seen it measure. Maybe it shows in the religions themselves in the journal, but you build up like your piety. I think they call it like a piety cup or whatever. But essentially you build that up and your god becomes closer to you. And once you reach the maximum closeness with your god, the maximum piety with your god, you end up unlocking things as long as you are at certain levels of faith. I think at faith level 15, you get a new ally from your god. And then at faith level 30, I think you get an item, usually a weapon or something from them, like a holy relic. So definitely worth investing in that. There are obviously faith builds, faith classes and things that you can do that, you know, the Sword Sage is not particularly one of them. But I know that, you know, since we have the faith skill, it's at least something we can do, which is nice. I don't know that you otherwise have to train in that or not. But anyways, so that's believer gives us +4 faith. That's not bad. So let's look at these general ones here. So apprentice ascetic. So practicing asceticism strengthens your life force. This gives us +4 life. That could be nice. We are a squishy potato, not quite a mashed potato, although if we had picked up that 440-pound shrine, we would have been a mashed potato. Magical gene, you gain mana, so this just gives us extra mana. Short distance runner gives us +4 vigor, so that could be nice, gives us more stamina to work with for the day as well. Stone defense, +2 protection value and +2 dodge value if we do this one. So these are your basic traits, I guess. Health, mana, stamina, and then obviously your defensive traits. Okay, so special here, these are the actual special ones, obviously. So animal lover, your love of animals leads you to understand animal language. So +2 charisma, which is nice because we have like no charisma. But also animals start talking. So I can already talk to animals. I'm curious what that means. Like we can actually have conversations with them. That could be interesting. Exorcist, your prayer weakens the power of cursed whisperings, nullifies curses occasionally. So I wonder, just based on using that scroll of uncurse or whatever it was, if we end up being able, if like we can be cursed, right? Ourselves, as opposed to like having a cursed condition, as opposed to just a cursed item. I would imagine we have to bless an item to uncurse it. Kind of how this is blessed. I think you use holy water. I think that's another thing you can get from the faith build from, you know, devoting yourself to a god. Like you can get holy water or something like that. You can bless items, which uncurses them. Otherwise, let's see what else we got here. So, easy sleeper, you learn how to count sheep. Okay, increased stamina recovery when sleeping. We're currently getting up to max, so I imagine if we sleep in a nicer bed, I think we get more. So if our stamina continues to grow, we could outgrow how much stamina we can recover with just the makeshift bed, which would make sense. So this would allow us to just gain more stamina, even if we're not sleeping with a makeshift bed, I suppose. Increased chance of learning a recipe when sleeping. That's pretty nice. We are currently learning a recipe almost every time we sleep right now, so that could be nice anyways. Body mutation. Wait, you grow a new body part. Here it is. Okay, we get +1 body part. So this is just gonna like roll a whole new body part for us. I don't know how we don't take this, right? That's kind of the whole point of us taking this mutant race that we have. Let's go ahead and look through the other ones, but I'm pretty sure we're going to come back to that one. Party animal, you attend parties to be popular. Get +1 max ally. Ooh, okay, that could be nice too. We're at 1 of 1 right now. Having more people, obviously, to defend our mutant potato would be very useful. Lonely soul, boost attributes proportional to max ally vacancies. Okay, so you can combine these actually. In other words, if you have 1 ally with you, but you have a total of 2 that you could take, you would have a vacancy that this would actually boost your attributes according to that, which could be interesting. Shepherd, +1 max summon. Okay, summons I have not even gotten to yet. So I don't know how that works just yet. I assume you just either temporarily summon an ally or you just magically summon an ally regardless. Defender, so this learns taunt. We don't want that. Definitely want our little girl to keep taunting. She has this ability. Magic manners, so prevent damage to items. Responsible magic casting, that's fun. Yeah, because as I'm casting like firebolt and stuff, if I'm hitting any items with the firebolt, it is actually going to damage those items. So, or has a chance to at least. So that could be good to get at some point if we're going to keep using that sort of stuff. Although, from what I'm looking at with our talisman stuff, we're going to be enchanting our weapons, so it's mostly going to be a melee situation regardless. Although I wonder if that also counts for like any items on the creature that we're attacking. You always dream of magic while sleeping, increase effect of magic dreams. Okay, so we learn more spells when we wake up. Basic heavy cast. You learn how to cast spells under heavy physical strain. Okay, so wearing heavy armor or a shield apparently is going to reduce the percentage chance of successfully casting, I guess. This is probably considered heavy armor. It's a stone breastplate. I don't see anywhere... I wonder if it actually will say heavy armor in the category itself somewhere, but for now, I would assume that that is the case. In fact, we can unequip this and see if our chances go up, and we'll see how that works here in just a second. Otherwise, we also have model followers, so offer prayer gratitude every day. Automatically pray at the end of the day if possible. So you can pray once a day automatically on your own, as long as you have a god to pray to. And then I think that helps with the piety and stuff too. I think you can also, I think it also gives you like it refills your health. So you can use it kind of like a oh shit or get out of jail free sort of situation, I suppose. Otherwise, when you're on the main map, the global map, like traveling the world, I don't think you can use this the same. Because days pass differently, so this, I think, would help with that as well. So that's interesting. Alright, but we're definitely doing the body mutation. So we're going to do that. What did we get? We got feet. Well, isn't that... That's just useful, given that we have learned how to make better shoes. Alright, so body mutation 2 would come up next. You grow a new body part plus 2 body parts. Does that mean I grow 2 body parts, or that's just 1 extra body part? I think it just says you grow a new body part, so I think it's just combining there from +1 to +2. Okay, so I'm curious, like what the limit on this is. Can I just grow 30 body parts? God, could you imagine how tall this list would be? Okay, so very cool. We learned how to make some shoes. I forget where we can make those shoes. I imagine it's probably the Tinker bench. Tinker table. Pair of shears. Wait, is that what I learned? No, pair of shoes. Okay. I had to make sure I didn't forget how to read. Okay, no, it's not there. Definitely not the carpenter bench, right? Oh, it is. We can make wooden shoes. And we can do level 2, which is interesting as well. I mean, it's worth us doing this, right? We have feet now. We can definitely do it. We can do grass, so we can make silk. Look at that, because that's going to be more comfortable as well. Very cool. Okay, bark, and then, okay, so we need 2 string. We can go ahead and do that. I don't know if I have enough vine to make 2 string. No, I don't even have enough to make 1. So I need 3 more vine. Are there vines around? There's a vine over here. Go ahead and grab that. Let's switch over to our axe, of course. And then we want to make that pickaxe as well, so we'll make sure to do that. I do need a stick for that, so we'll come over here and grab this for a branch. And then there's some more vines down here. Oh, she'll take care of them, yeah. I really shouldn't have to worry about combat too much. Wow, I have 10 vines. Okay, I didn't realize I was picking up a lot more vines per vine cut. Ooh, that's a bear cub. Get him. Do I still have, I do still have a talisman. It just says a talisman. Fire touch. So like if I hit him. Okay. Okay, now the talisman is gone. Okay. Now I have a much better idea of how that works. That's good. So we're gonna go ahead and stick that in there. We do need to cook, of course. She's probably hungry. She is. I am not yet hungry. Man, there's a lot of enemies on the field right now. Or in the meadow. Alright, yeah, we have this this package so we can store things in here too. I guess I could go around and pick up a bunch of trash and put it in there. Just to clean things up a little bit, but also, let me drop things off that I don't need on me. Heavy things especially. I'll keep that. We have a skin. We can turn that into actual hide. We're going to keep that on us. We're going to use that in a second. Well, it's going to be in the thing. It'll be used anyways. We'll drop these gems off. Actually, we can cut these gems at the Tinker Town as well. We'll go ahead and stick that in there because we don't need it on us. And I think that's good. We do need the stick, so we can come over here and saw that up. Okay, now we have a rosewood stick. Alright, let's, okay, we got a new letter and a new package. Oh, we have yet another box. Okay, what's in here? Oh, it's more trash. Are they just sending trash back to us? Alright, so that's interesting. If you send garbage through the shipping chest, there may be a possibility that they send you a box, package, right, with the trash back in it, and it looks to be an easy way to get a free, what is this, 20? Wow. A free 20 slot box. So there's a tip. Alright, let's go ahead and, alright, we need to make the string. So we're gonna make, what was it, 2 string? Only making what I need because I don't want to use all of my stamina, of course. Alright, so now we can do this this pair of shoes. We're gonna do the silk. Oh, interesting, it doesn't doesn't actually help with that. I guess it says specifically bed comfort. Maybe that's why. Like, it doesn't give you pleasant shoes. Oh, we can use hide, though. A hardness of 4. Does that give us better shoes? I'm gonna try it. It's cost 3 stamina, but that's fine. Okay, so we now have a pair of shoes, a pair of hide shoes, dodge value 1, protection value 1, so that's good. I don't know if this would have been better or worse, depending on, you know, whatever we put into it material-wise, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at what the pickaxe needs. We need 2 stones and another string. So we'll go ahead and do that, because I do want to have a pickaxe on me at all times regardless. I'm going to craft another string there. And then we need some stone. We'll come over here and collect a stone. There's not a lot of stones in my vision here, so let's go ahead and head over here. Let's see. There's more stone down here. Twilight stone. Okay. They do have different hardnesses, and that's going to help actually. So these have a hardness 18. I think the Twilight stone actually has a lesser hardness. So obviously you can get better stone. Limestone maybe better. Limestone's a hardness of 30, yeah. So, okay. Wow, if we could find some more limestone, that'd be great. I guess for now, we'll just do a regular... What was it, granite? Yeah, we'll just do a regular granite pickaxe. Which will be good enough to cut through the soil and stuff. Which means we'll actually be able to start cutting through this as well. Not so much the bronze, probably, but definitely the soil, and we can help build out, like we can build out a craft room and whatnot. So, oops, don't want to. Okay, so now the pickaxe. We've got our 2 granite stone, our rosewood stick, and our string. Okay. Oh, made a tool. I just made much material. Each material has its own characteristics. I actually just went over this. Iron are heavy but hard to burn. Paper are light. Okay. So hardness for pickaxes is what I just went over, of course. Very crucial as far as what ore you can mine or stone. Blah, 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 blah. Try to make a new pickaxe a harder material for sure. Well, you can actually level up your mining skills a lot and just power through it. Okay, that's interesting too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this down our little toolbar slot here. And then I do want to see... Yeah, it still says impossible, so we can't mine that with what we have there. But we now have that. Let's go ahead and... we're going to open that and drop our trash off in here that we picked up for no reason. This is junk stone. It is. We'll drop that off too. I think we already have a junk stone in here as well, but that's fine. Before we leave, I am going to... Oh, we have other things. Oh, our puppy has has a quest for us here. The end of a craze. There was a time when collecting toaster was all the rage in Limblessville. Was there? Okay. But now that the popularity has waned, they're abandoned everywhere. I need to gather 1 unit of toaster to clean up the streets. Is there a toaster on my land? That would be useful. Okay, 1 unit of paper gets us pretty good stuff here. So if I can find paper, I'm definitely going to want to do that. We'll go ahead and do this feel like exploring. So Tyrus is such a big continent. Once you get used to living here, you may want to go out and explore the surrounding area. I've kind of already done that, but if you go southeast from here, you'll find a cave called Nimel. Monsters there shouldn't be so dangerous, at least in shallow layers. And there's something that concerns me there. Are you interested in exploring the cave? Before you go out to explore, I'll give you those scrolls. The scroll of evacuation allows you to leave Nephia, the dungeons, and return to the surface. The scroll of return will transfer you to the lowest level of Nephia you have visited or to your home. So if you do it from outside the Nephia, I guess you go to the nephew. If you do it from in the nephew, you return to the home. So that's how we can get that heavy shrine back here to be nice. Both of these tools are indispensable for adventure. Make the most of them. For sure, for sure. So now we can go ahead and pick up those. So we're going to want to keep these. I'm going to put them in my hotbar because then they're not taking up any room here. Got to make sure to remember to cook before we leave, by the way. I guess I could also eat our... There we go, we're filled. She's hungry, so if I gift her these... Wait. Okay, and then, yeah, I do insist. Here, have this one too. Alright, so now we have new quest as well. Okay, she wants me to come here regardless. Let's do this one that we had before. Time flies, doesn't it? It's already been a week since we met in this meadow, has it? Oh yeah, I guess it has. Ash seems to be enjoying it too. I must be grateful to you for that. At first, you seemed a bit uncertain. Now, it looks like you've gotten the hang of living here. Maybe you're starting to see your goals more clearly now. I've been wanting to ask you, what do you want to do from now on? So we can explore dungeons. We can say that we want to focus on developing the land. We want to visit various places. I'd be all for that. Want to do jobs you can't tell anyone about. Okay, like thieving and whatnot. I want to do nothing. I want to die. Man, it's dark. Speaking of dark, coffee break, hold on. Normally I have my coffee drank before I record these, but not always. Alright, so let's do, I'm kind of torn between visiting various places and developing my land. Like, I want to open an inn, and I want to, like, cook. I think that's going to be the non-combat role that I want to take, which would be developing the land. Visiting various places also sounds fascinating because I want to just explore the game more, which I think those are kind of the two... I guess these are like the three main ways to play the game, and obviously you can play them all three ways in one playthrough, like go dungeon exploring, right, dungeon delving, the whole roguelike experience for the most part. Developing the land, which is the new version they've introduced to this game versus what Alona had, the game that this is a prequel for, the second game in the series, I guess you could say, where essentially you're, building up towns and farms and developing all sorts of stuff, crafting, all that kind of stuff, so that's important. And then visiting various places is really just getting around the map and discovering new things that way. Also kind of the roguelike aspect as well, I guess, so those two are kind of tied together, perhaps. I'm going to go and choose developing my land. I'm talking about it way too much. And we're approaching the 1 hour mark here in just a few minutes. Alright, I see. I want to focus on developing my land. That's a very you kind of resolution. I feel like that says that regardless of what I chose. Speaking of which, I wonder if I chose I just want to die. I have something that's just perfect for you. It's alright. Do not hesitate. You gave me a scroll, which is unidentified, but I can walk around and identify that. I'd be interested... Oh, cannot be sold. Interesting. I'd be interested to see, like... Because I think my appraise skill said 20, which... Is that the level of appraise skill I have then? Appraising? No, definitely not. It does say, like, over there on the left, you can see level 20, appraise good quality. Does that mean I can appraise up to a level 20 item or something? I don't know. But, like, I can't see, like, this doesn't say what quality this is or anything, so... I'm not sure how it relates to that, per se. We also have a resident ticket. Ticket that allows you to invite a potential resident from the quest board for free once. Oh. Well, that's very interesting. So, over here, we have, at the top, our recruit tab. And we can, of course, spend gold bars to recruit. We have 7 gold bars, by the way. 1 influence here as well. We, ooh, look at this one. Ooh, it's a warrior. Fanatic of Ispult of Element. Okay, so this is Fanatic of the Elemental, the mage favored god, which is interesting. They're a warrior here. 44-year-old female. Research is their work, antique is their hobby. Being a warrior, boy, that'd be pretty good. We have this free ticket by the looks of it. We could use this to get them for free, which would be really great for somebody that costs 11 gold bars. We could also use them, I guess, to defend the area. They might just replace our little girl, actually, as our defender, if it came down to it, until we can have more party members anyways. We also have a thief, a prostitute specifically. Personal pleasure is their work. I mean, they are a prostitute, makes sense. Handcraft, okay, I don't know if that's different from personal pleasure. Anyways, and then we have 2 tourists. So tourists, if you recall from the very first episode when I went in depth with all the different character creation options, tourists are your kind of just your normal, like, everyday craftsman sort of people. So they do like fishing and lumberjacking and all that kind of stuff, cleaning, right? So these guys would be good for hiring on, especially like once we have an inn, right? They would be good for hiring on to help run the inn, or to do fishing and, you know, just gathering things, gardening, that kind of stuff once we get to that. I do need to, I really should start a farm as well. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Yeah, we'll do that next episode. I'll try to make a note for myself, mental or otherwise. But yeah, I'm really curious. I think I want to go ahead and grab this guy. Yep, there we go. A resident ticket. Cool. I have no hope. That's fine. I will give you hope. I'm going to say join us using that ticket. So that just saved us 11 gold bars to get them. That's really cool. Okay, so got karma +1, by the way. Fanatic joins us. Okay, so now if we go to requests again, we have this one as well, so we'll go ahead and grab this. While we're here, it seems you're getting accustomed to life around here. I'll give you a few craft recipes. Might be useful in your future endeavors. Oh yes, please. Also, knowing these craft recipes as quickly as we can is going to be really great, because we are going to basically be able to learn recipes as we sleep, right? And if we learn a recipe we already know, we actually learn a higher level version of it. So it could be really good to know these recipes beforehand for sure. Okay, had a coughing fit, had to pause there for a second. Okay, anyways, what do we got here? Ash mentioned you might, or assigning you to explore the cave, Nymel, also known as the Graveyard of Winds. Well, that's pleasant. Has been the site of numerous strange occurrences for years. I can feel it too. Something is happening deep within that cave. I don't plan on going deep for a while, but we don't know what dangers may await. Be extremely careful. May the wind always follow you, Weston. My name is Potato, but sure. Alright, so we're gonna grab these. And, ooh, 3 of them. Okay, we have a recipe of a drafting table. Sure, we'll see what that does. Mason's table, makes sense. Stone cutter. Ooh. Oh, it's not a gem cutter, it's a stone cutter. That's gonna be a little different. Which I imagine we need the stone cutter to cut stones for the mason to then build like brick walls and things like that, I would imagine. We have yet another quest. We're gonna do that in just a second. First, I'm gonna go to trade on this warrior here. So first of all, fire, cold, and lightning resistances. That's good. They have a bronze banded mail, form of mail reinforced with leather. It weighs 13, so it's definitely heavy. I noticed though it doesn't say that it's heavy armor. This has to be heavy armor though, right? 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 I don't know. Anyways, we are gonna do the test. We're gonna take that off and see what our crafting or our casting percentages are. So obviously they're not as equipped, but still they do have a club here with traits that favor the element, divine endowment. They get extra magic, which is useful to them in casting because they're a warrior. So most of that doesn't help. Absorb mana. Okay, wow. So that's kind of a crap trait for what they had. I wonder if I can change these as well. It's an innate, so maybe not. They do have their weapon mastery, of course. Yeah. So I think for now we'll just leave them here to help defend our quote-unquote town. We're gonna go over the hour just a little bit because I do want to do that test real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and look. We have 84% chance of casting Firebolt with this on. If we unequip this, we still have 84% chance. So that tells me that this is probably light armor. Yeah, very likely, because it doesn't change anything otherwise. Alright, and then we're gonna real quick grab whatever else is here. I'll teach you, okay? Before you head to Nymel, there's something I want to teach you. You'll eventually find some lock chests and dungeons. You'll need a lockpick to open them. I do not have lockpicking. This is not gonna show me, like, there we are. Yeah, we're gonna grab the lockpick. Okay, this way is 226, so I guess it's gonna remain there. That's fine. But we definitely, like, we can't pick it, right? We give up. Lockpick is too difficult. I'm going to place these down here, and we'll see if we can use them at some point, but in the meantime, not so much. Alright, so I think we're ready to just go ahead and do some cooking. We'll probably sleep, and then we'll head to town to hopefully... We'll see if that poison quest is still available. We'll do some gem cutting, and then we'll head back here and do some farming. And that will be in the next episode. So first things first, let me go ahead and... if I do these... Okay, this is going to make fresh, even though that these are somewhat stale. So that could be useful. Can take somewhat stale ingredients and still make fresh cooked ingredient, or cooked food. Very cool. Did I only get one of those? It's a new item. A mushy dessert. Oh, this actually changes things. Oh, here it is. Okay, it did make two. I made one good one, so I guess I lucked out on that. And then this one is a mushy dessert. Yeah, that looks bad. It says it's edible, but is it? It's also fresh, but yeah, that looks like something we'll just go ahead and drop in our sale box and see what happens there. Then we have a couple meats that we can make as well, so we'll go ahead and do that one. And then we've got this put it meat. It's fatty, put it size, and cute. Okay. Also, we could drop the hearts off. I did forget about that. Oh, we do have another meat, actually. Yeah, the bear cub. Forgot we just got that one. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop our fruit off in here, and then we have our different meats. We'll pull this heart out. Again, the offals are fine for, like, last resort eating. So that's good. We'll go ahead and come over here now and drop off this heart. I know I can sell, and that the hearts come with a decent value, so that's fine. Okay, and with that, like I said, we're pretty low on stamina, so we'll go ahead and head to bed, and as soon as we wake up, we'll go ahead and end the episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking through these hour-long episodes. I know that's quite the commitment. Make sure you are subscribed so you can see when the next one comes out. I do plan on playing other games eventually, also breaking this one down from a game developer's point of view. From what I can at least tell, I am curious to see what language they wrote this game in, what they coded it in. But otherwise, if you have any questions, comments, anything, go ahead and leave those in the comments below, of course. And I will go from there. We do want to read that as well and see what that one says. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.